Hello you guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Jess and today I am going to get my second dose of my COVID vaccine. My first dose was really not that bad. It was about a month ago and sorry, the music started playing. It was about a month ago and I didn't have any symptoms whatsoever. So I wanted to just kind of record what's going on for my second dose just so that you guys can see what it's like. I'm getting Moderna and again, I got my first dose about a month ago. It's currently 8:30 and my appointment is at 9 and the place is about 15 minutes away, but it's kind of a weird structure the way that they do it. So I wanted to get there a little early so that I had time. And I brought my medical card, my, what else? Oh, proof of why I'm eligible, which is because of work. And then also copy of my lease because I don't know if it's like this in your guys' states, but basically when you move in California, they have you update it with like the DMV records, but they don't give you a new license. So my license still says a different city. So I wanna make sure that they know I live in LA because you have to get vaccinated within your county. So yeah, that's all of the stuff that I'm bringing for this. I was also gonna bring headache medicine just in case because I heard that one of the first symptoms is that you get a headache, and I do get migraines already, but I also had some breakfast already and brought myself some coffee because caffeine also takes away headaches. Just doing all of that because, like, for example, first of all, I hate needles, like absolutely hate it, but why can't I think? It's too early, I guess. But I do have tattoos, and every time I've gotten a tattoo, they always say to make sure you eat before, which I know is because it's like a long period of time that they're tattooing with basically a lot of scarring and like damaging your skin. So very different situation, but because I am so scared of needles, I don't want to end up passing out. So I want to make sure that I had food in my system. So anyway, breakfast is down. I got my coffee here and I got all the documents that I need. So I'm gonna head over, and I'm not gonna record the part where I'm getting the vaccine because one, it's weird and awkward, and two, I hate shots and I'm gonna be freaking out. But they make you sit in your car for 15 minutes just to make sure that you don't have any weird reactions. So I will keep you guys updated then, and then also like throughout the weekend to see how I'm feeling. So I was lucky enough to get an appointment on a Saturday morning, so I will update you guys then. Okay, so my second dose is done. Honestly, the guy was so quick that I didn't even know he did the shot. He was talking to me. They wanted to verify my birthday because I guess the previous person didn't put it on my card, and so I was like, oh yeah, December 23rd, and then he was like, oh, the 23rd, mine's on the 15th. Like, that's how my parents saved on Christmas presents. And then as he was saying that, he did the shot and I straight up didn't even feel it, which is so different than normal because I feel like normally, even with like the first dose and with flu vaccines and everything, I get so hyped up that I get really tense. And so then they're like, okay, are you ready? Should I count? And then it just like builds up a lot of pressure, where this guy was just like chatting with me, and so that I didn't feel anything. So I waited in my car for 15 minutes. I had to keep the windows down, so I actually waited, and my sister ended up FaceTiming me during that time anyway. So I didn't record straight away, but I'm just coming out of the parking lot now. So we'll see how I feel. My arm is not at all sore. Yeah, hoping that all is good with that. I don't know. For right now, I'm feeling good. So I'm hoping that I don't end up sick later, but we'll see. So I'm gonna work for a little while I am feeling good, and I will update you guys on how I'm feeling a little bit later today. Okay, so it is currently 2:30. It's been about 5.5 hours, I guess. And at first, okay, honestly, I'm not going to lie, I was kind of paranoid because the shot seriously did not hurt at all. And I was like, did he even give me the shot? Like, really paranoid about it. Like, I don't know, it just went so fast. So yeah, anyway, I was driving around doing work and my arm didn't feel sore at all. I was chatting with my mom about it and she was like, yeah, my arm didn't really feel sore until that night, and now it's like so sore I can like lift it to here. For me, they asked me which arm I preferred and I just said left because it's my non-dominant, but I realized that that's what I drive with the most too, so I don't know, it's kind of hard now that you don't write as frequently, but I still prefer to be able to like use my dominant hand more often. So far it's just soreness, but my mom only got a headache, but she also has like an amazing immune system. My two friends who have also already gotten theirs have said that they didn't get their sickness, I guess. They didn't get sick at all until the second day. So I'm hoping that maybe today is just like I'm feeling fine, and then tomorrow is when I feel kind of bad, as weird as that sounds. So we'll see how that goes. So far so good, and I'm just trying to get as much work done as possible in case day 2 is worse, and then go from there. So far just arm soreness, just like the first dose. So I'm gonna check in with you guys in a few more hours. Today is a pretty like work intensive, lay low type of day. So let's see, it's 2:30 now. Yeah, I'll probably check in with you guys around like 5:30 or 6ish or something like that. I'll let you know how I'm feeling. Okay, you guys, my arm hurts so much. I literally cannot lift it past here now. And I also just feel, my head feels kind of floaty and gross and like, I don't know, just weird. Like I feel not even congested, just like, I'm not sure how to explain it. It's just like this feeling that I get when I get sick. And I can tell it's like, I don't know, related somehow. So I don't really feel fatigued at all, but more just like my body is kind of achy and I feel cold, but also my door is open and my windows are open. So I'm gonna close those, see how I'm feeling after that. But yeah, I'm getting like the cold chills behind my back. Behind the back of my head kind of idea. Oh my god, I'm so blue, whoa. We'll see. I'm gonna get into some pajamas instead of these clothes and close the windows and kind of see if the chills continue and go from there, I think. Good morning, you guys. It is 6:30 a.m. and I am so tired. Last night, I think the last thing I talked about was that I was getting chills, and then I ended up with like a really bad fever, and I was underneath all of my blankets. So then I like got up to move around and walk around and open the door so that I could get some air. Actually opened the window back up as well, and that definitely helped, especially moving around. But now it's still just like, one, I didn't sleep well, and I highly recommend that rather than focusing on the hand that you write with, focus on the hand that you sleep on, because I never realized I sleep on my left side and I couldn't sleep on my left side. So that's a thing. I always thought it was funny because I heard that same advice and I was like, oh, I sleep on both sides so that won't matter. But turns out I sleep on my left side because that's what I was trying to do all night and I couldn't do it, and it was so frustrating. So then I was also trying to be a little bit aware because my dad is getting his first dose today, and I was trying to give him directions, and his is at 7 a.m. So I wanted to make sure that he knew where he was going. So it's one of those things where you're like anticipating, like, so I had to wake up early for that. And now in terms of body temperature, I think it's calmed down. It's like, I don't know, a mixture of chills and fever. So I think I'm doing better. He really wants to play and I just am not feeling it right now. I have like a really bad pressure headache. So I'm thinking I'm just gonna go lay down for a little bit longer, especially because I just didn't get a good night's sleep, and just relax for a bit and see how I feel in a few hours. It took roughly 10 hours for everything to set in, 10 to 11 hours. And once it did, oh my god, it set in. It seems like it's lifting, so I'm hoping that's actually the case. So I will update you guys in a few hours as well as to how I'm feeling. It's 9:30 or so now, and I was able to sleep for a little while longer. Sleeping on my stomach was ideal for me. I think that's one of the biggest things, is that I just couldn't get a good sleep, which happens to me when I just get sick in general as well. So far it seems like the symptoms are going away a little bit, but that's pretty much it. I mean, so far it seems like it's lifting, which is amazing. Like, it was truly a 24-hour situation, which I'm so grateful for, because I'm ready to not be sick anymore. And I honestly cannot imagine what COVID must have felt like, because this was bad, and I know this was not nearly anything like COVID. I'll check in with you guys probably one last time just to see how I'm feeling later on today, but I'm gonna go over to Ryan's and watch some movies and just like relax a little bit and de-stress and just do nothing really. We just want to hang out and do nothing. I'm gonna go do that now, and I will tell you guys how I'm feeling when I get back. It is currently 11 p.m. and this is day 2. So yesterday I got my shot at 9 a.m. I'm feeling way better now. I have a little bit of a headache, but just barely, and my arm is sore, but no more fever, no more chills or anything. And I did pretty much take it easy for today, so I would say full 2 days in terms of recovery. My eyes look kind of crazy. I am pretty tired though. That could have something to do with it. I'm not totally sure. But anyway, yeah, 2 full days of recovery. I would just say, again, pay attention to which side you sleep on, because that is a huge factor when you're already not feeling so good and then you can't get a good sleep, it really changes everything. I took a crazy nap today, probably like 2 or 3 hour nap, and just completely knocked out. That really helped also. But yeah, that's been my experience. I got Moderna, so I don't know, I've heard that Pfizer doesn't have as many side effects, but I don't know how true that is. So I guess we'll just find out, because I know other people who are getting Pfizer, some people are having side effects, some people aren't. Anyway, those were my side effects. I hope that helps somebody. I know it really helped me know what types of things I should or shouldn't do when it came to my friends already having gone through all of these side effects. So, you know, knowing when to take Tylenol, how bad it was gonna get, when that turning point was kind of ending and whatnot. So yeah, overall, make sure you know which side you sleep on so you can get a good rest. It takes like 10 hours to set in, at least it did for me, and it did for my mom as well. So just kind of know that it's gonna take some time. So if you need to get things done, I don't know, maybe do it on like a Friday night or Saturday early in the morning if you can, and know that it takes about 2 days or so. Let me know how your guys' experience has been so far, or if you guys have gotten it or not, and what type you've gotten, and then maybe we can like share those resources with each other. And that's all I have for this week. So I hope you enjoyed, and I will see you on Tuesday. Bye guys.